Hi there, this is your friend Anna, and the question that I've been getting the most from all of my friends is what are we wearing? This age old question isn't just about choosing an outfit, it's about choosing how we present ourselves to the world. I created the I Want Her Shoes podcast to dive deep into what it means to dress with intention, whether you're heading to a council meeting or just having a casual day out with your family. Join the conversation as we explore the power of personal style and the decisions that shape our public personas. Put on your favorite pair of shoes and step into my closet.
Thanks for having me.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, welcome to another episode of I Want Her Shoes podcast. Today we're really excited to introduce Ella Muradyan. Muradyan, a powerhouse in the world of finance compliance. As a certified financial crime specialist for global banks, Ella brings in-depth understanding of anti-money laundering, fraud, bribery, and corruption. Sounds so exciting, I know.
As I start blushing.
Yes. And off the clock, she's dedicated mom to a 4-year-old aspiring model and is married to a culinary enthusiast. And join us as Ella shares how she balances high stakes financial responsibilities with her vibrant family life and how her personal style plays a role in both realms. Get ready to step into Ella's world where fighting financial crime meets familial fun. So put on your most exquisite shoes and join us in my closet, just steps away from the vibrant Miami design districts, as we dive deep into the world of finance and combating financial crimes in style. Great to have you here, Ella.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Cheers. So, Ella, can you please tell us a little bit about you and where you grew up in your family, etc., and so our listeners can get to know a little bit about you?
Sure. So I'm Armenian. I was born in Armenia, and I moved to New York when I was 11 years old. I spent most of my life in New York. I'm a New Yorker.
Fabulous!
Yeah. And we moved to Miami about 2 years ago now. With COVID and with my daughter, I couldn't do it in New York anymore. It was getting a little too much. So we packed our bags and here we are.
Yay, welcome. And I think I actually met you as
I moved here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met through a mutual friend of ours, and I'm really glad, that we've hit it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have such an interesting background, and I want to learn more about your complex background and how you really navigate the world of counterterrorism financing, and how do you reflect your professional rigor in your personal style as well. So work and personal style, how do you navigate those
Sure,
two?
I think they sort of go hand in hand, right? Because my work is, in my line of work, you have to be very precise and disciplined. And, that translates into my personal style. And, my wardrobe and my demeanor are always intentional. You have to be polished, you have to be structured, and, I like everything that is classics, in the sense of like structured suits, and that conveys authority, but
Right.
also with a touch of femininity. I love the color pink.
Yes. Who doesn't like
Who
pink?
doesn't
Is there
like
somebody
pink?
out there? Let us know. And you just kind of started talking a little bit about it, and in your line of work, can you actually wear pink?
Yes,
And is that how's that received? That's awesome. Do you stand out?
I do
'cause
stand out.
imagine
I'm like
finance is
Elle
like
Woods.
Yes, look, there she is right there.
Yes, oh my God, yes. I was definitely, when I first started my career, I worked at a very, very, prestigious law firm, and everything was, black and navies and grays, and I was definitely an eyesore, with my, pink pencil skirts and the Chanel tweeds or whatnot that I had hand-me-downs from my grandmother. But definitely, I definitely have stood up from the corporate world, and I still do it. You know, I still challenge the status quo. I don't think that we should be just wearing navy and black and colors.
Yeah, I
Colors
agree.
fun, and why not?
Yeah, I've always been the same way with tech. I would always be the one that had like the bright shoes
Yeah.
or like something that was not like unexpected, right? Because that's how people notice you and they remember you that way.
My grandmother always had a saying. She was like, you go in with your looks and you come out with your brains. Meaning that dress the part, you know, look good, and just walk in and impress them with everything that you know. And they'll remember you forever.
I love that advice,
Yeah.
and that your grandmother sounds amazing. So let's talk a little bit more. Is she kind of one of your inspirations
She's
for
definitely
fashion? So, like,
well, I don't remember her as like being a fashionista, though. From the stories I've heard, this woman used to change 3 outfits in a day. She was married to a
Wow.
judge who would entertain a lot. They love to entertain. So it would be a morning outfit with the morning hairdo,
Yes.
the morning shoes, followed by, you know, the afternoon outfit for the lunch guests, and then the dinner outfits and the drinks. So, you know, from what I hear, she was an absolute fashionista.
well, it rubs down on you as
I
well.
guess.
So
Family, definitely. My mom and my sister are definitely fashionistas, especially my sister. So I take a few things from them.
yeah, no, for sure. And let's talk more a little bit about how, like, when you were living in New York and such, how would you go from like being in the office and then coming home and like transitioning into that style and like
Yeah.
the weekend and things like that? Like, how would that change? Are you still doing a lot of bright pinks, or are we going more like Lululemon?
No.
Yeah.
So okay, so that trend, which is a definitely Miami
California,
trend.
no,
and
it's
my-
like Los Angeles.
Okay,
like
it could be both,
California.
right?
Like, yeah, I feel like
Because
it's all that. vibe.
especially in our neighborhood too, I
Santa
see it a
Monica,
lot. Head to
Venice
toe
Beach.
aloe. Leave that for the gym, right? Like aloe and Lululemon should be worn at the gym. This is not an everyday outfit. Like, don't wear that. You have style. You can express it in other ways. But to your point, you know, there were definitely 3-piece suits that were worn to work. But outside, I like to wear comfortable jeans, a shirt, you know, Chanel ballet flats, or the Hermes Oran sandals, and you know, I'm set. It's
That's
just
all. I
classic understatement, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just you need like a little piece of something like
A little
that,
piece
right?
of something. You don't need to wear head to toe designer to just, you know, stand out like an eyesore.
For real.
Yeah, you know, like I'm not in a Gucci tracksuit. You're not gonna find that. But you know, a nice Gucci skirt with I don't know, a Target T-shirt would even do it.
I love Target T-shirts. I find like the cutest
Sometimes
shirts.
they're so
I know
great.
they are. This is like you
Sometimes
know,
they're
like a
great.
collectible shirt you found at Target. I love
Yeah,
that.
I like to balance the high and the low.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
that's great, and I do too. And let's talk a little bit about the difference in fashion, like New York versus Miami,
Oh
because
my god!
and
It's a
how
shock
has
for me.
your fashion changed
It
since
did.
you've come here two
It
years
did.
ago?
So I used to have more muted colors. I used to be a gray girl, gray with
I
pink.
cannot see that. Oh my gosh! Oh,
Gray
gray
with-
and
with
pink.
pink.
Okay, I
But-
see.
but,
Like
you know,
maybe
like
more like
muted pink, not like hot
pastel,
Barbie.
like maybe like this kind of like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more,
like a
yeah.
dirty pink or a pastel-y pink with a lot of grays. And I came here and it's all been Barbie. I am a Barbie pink. My whole closet is pink.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's the weather. It's gotten to me. The heat has gotten to my head. Everything is pink and turquoise, which they're beautiful colors, and I mean it fits with the environment of this tropical climate. Why not, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely changed. It used to be suits, calmer colors, you know, tweeds, a lot of tweeds for the fall, and here it's just been linen, you know, floral dresses and
Yes.
Barbie pink. So.
A lot of linen.
A
Cheers
lot of
to
linen.
that.
Cheers
That's
to linen, yes.
fabulous. And if you had to choose between flawless wardrobe but only basic meals, or chef grade kitchen but only simple outfits, what would you choose? That's a hard one.
It is. Chef grade kitchen with simple clothes, and I'll tell you why. Because, like I said, you can accessorize
Simple
so
clothes,
well
that's true.
with simple clothing. And you didn't say anything about accessories not being part of this. I'll take simple clothing with the chef, because you can accessorize a simple dress like I said, a t-shirt from Target could look $1 million with a Birkin.
That is 100% correct. And let's talk a little bit about you as a financial expert. What's one money management tip that you swear by that also applies to managing a wardrobe budget? If you have one. I don't think you have one.
No, I do have one. I mean, being in finance for a while now and actually doing what I've been doing, it sort of teaches you to balance your life in different aspects. I do like the 50-25-25 rule. So 50% of it goes to your basic needs, right? Like your housing, your mortgage, your rent, your bills or whatnot. 25 of it goes into your investments. And then the other 25 goes into your desires. Now
shopping budgets,
which that
or
25,
vacations. So how do you divide that 25 into like vacations versus like shopping?
If you're smart, right? So you do your 25 that you've invested. You could take some of that investment out and use it for your, luxuries.
Right.
Now. Sometimes what I do is I do 25, 25, 50, but not all the time, or else my husband would go crazy. But yeah, we do balance it out. That it's usually 50 of everything else, and then 25, 20. But the last 25 that you are spending on your goodies, spend it in an investment mindset, right? Like don't buy stuff that
ladies? Yeah.
Gold. Biggest thing now, right? Put that 25 toward maybe a piece of jewelry that is gold, or buy a pair of shoes that you could then resell if you're tired of it on Real or something like that.
Or maybe even buy a Birkin. Do you think that's a good investment?
Great investment. Up 14%, highest rate of return.
I saw, more than it.
Yes, buy a Birkin. If you can get an SA to sell you a Birkin, you need a Birkin. Yes.
You hear, ladies? There you go.
Sorry.
Coming from somebody in finance. It's not
a bad investment. I mean, they're horrible bags. They're very heavy. You can put a lot of stuff in there, but your arms.
I don't have one just because I don't really like the way they look. To be honest, I feel like, I mean, for me, like growing up again, as somebody like that grew up like here, I thought only older women.
Ladies.
Yeah, like my grandma.
Yeah.
She did not have one. She I guess that wasn't really. She was in Germany. It wasn't really like she had more Louis Vuittons and Chanel, but. Yeah. But I know that's what I thought,
definitely an older lady.
Like an older lady.
Older Upper East Side.
65 plus.
Has already had all the work done.
Yes, that's what I thought of was, who would have a Birkin. So for me, it wasn't something I wasn't, trying to buy one or anything, you know what I mean? But, I mean, if it's a good investment, I'll take one.
Think of it this way. If you get it from the store, you're buying it for, $5,000-$6,000, right? Then you go to sell it.
Is it really still only $5,000-$6,000?
I don't know how much it is now, but
35.
No, 35,000.
It's
you can sell it for so much more. I think the basic 35 centimeter ones are going for 11,000, 15,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. 17,000. Yeah.
Something like that. Ridiculous.
If you want a new one, or I think I saw the one that looks like a little house. It's literally as much as a house. It's
a $250,000. That's a house.
No, it is a house.
Which is
ridiculous. But it's not gonna go more than a house, though, guys. So that's I think it has to be the right amount.
You have the crocodile ones. You have the Himalayan ones, which are $500,000-$600,000. So.
It just depends how.
And then you have the diamond one. There's a diamond one. There's $1 million or something, or $2 million.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Diamond.
If you really need to add that to your collection.
I don't think I'm ever going to be in that point to add that in my collection, but
I would be too scared to use, this, as you mentioned, the shoes, some of the shoes, I'm too scared to wear them. Then what? Just it's like an archive.
You just put it to look at it, I guess.
Exactly. It makes you feel, maybe it gives you that little boost of adrenaline when you look at it.
It better be giving you a lot of adrenaline.
You better be getting unicorn whatever vibes from them.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm really excited about this next part, as you have to share about what you brought for us, and Please,
So
let's tell us about the shoes, the story, and
these are my wedding shoes. And they were bought by my mom in New York from Bergdorf Goodman. And they are the Hengisis.
Yes, these are popular among our guests.
They are, but these are the original Sex and the City ones. And when Sex and the City movie came out, Manolo Blahnik went to Bergdorf Goodman and signed my shoe. It says, to Ella from Manolo Blahnik. So I have the original Hengisis signed by
in blue.
The one and only
I'm
in
gonna
blue.
Have to, even though you're bigger than me, I'm gonna have to try those on.
Quick
They're
and you know what? I have worn these babies. I mean, you could see they're scratched. On
but
the sides,
so you use that adhesive that you
so
talked about?
I do have them sprayed, so they didn't get dirty.
You know what you could do though with this later is you could literally have them studded all the way blue.
All the way.
Do you know how beautiful that would be?
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Like I know a woman that does that.
Oh,
yes.
Well, there you go.
And that would look so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this is an amazing story.
So this is,
who else has that? I mean, this is like literally
and I actually
one in a million.
I have a poster of the shoes that are signed that's hanging in my hallway too. So it's a great story, and Manolo makes some of the best shoes.
I feel like his shoes have always really been comfortable.
So comfortable.
Like they are. You could literally you could wear this for
all day. I
day.
mean, I wore them. I ran with them. I walked all around Manhattan with them. You know, they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
Bravo to Manolo.
Thank you, Manolo. You know, have you been to the new boutique yet?
Not yet.
We have to go. Why don't we go after this?
Sure.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Yeah. All right. Well, the last part of this is the fun part. I'm going to ask you this or that. So you pick one that comes to you first. Briefcase or tote bag?
Neither. A Birkin.
I like that. Power suit or casual Friday?
Power suit.
Home cooked meal or fine dining?
Both.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, I can call you then because you and I are together for this. Cash or card?
Card with rewards.
With rewards, 100%.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Podcast or playlist?
I'm on a podcast, but a playlist.
Yes. Workshop or webinar?
Neither. I've been to way too many of those.
That's right. Yeah, one in-person trainings.
No.
Pencil skirt or wide leg trousers?
Pencil skirt.
Yes, I can see that. City break or beach vacation?
So now that we've been living in Miami, I say a city break because we're
always at the beach. Yeah, like
right there.
Yeah, exactly. Concert or theater?
Concerts.
Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Yeah. Well, Ella, thank you so much for sharing your insight and experiences with us today. Your expertise in counterterrorism financing, your personal stories as a mother and partner have added such a rich layer to our conversation. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this special episode of our Want Her Shoes podcast. And remember that style and substance are not just about clothes we wear, but also about the impact we make in our professional and personal lives. And tune in next week on the next episode for more conversation about fashion, luxury, and leadership. And don't forget to follow and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform and stay updated on our latest episodes. And keep embracing your style with sophistication and flair, babes. Woohoo. Bye.